Hey guys, hopefully you guys can hear me because my internet connection now it says that it's down. So hopefully it's not too bad. But welcome. There's no one here. I don't think there's anyone watching, but my name is Zogie and I'm a Gemini, which is why this channel is called Zogie the Gemini. So I'm gonna do my quick spiel even though I'm talking to myself, but this video will go up as an actual video. So I thought, let me, do my whole spiel. Hopefully, those, if there's anyone watching, can hear me. So this is forming part of the 12 days of Zogie. So we're going to be discussing all things men. We're going to be discussing, it's really so much so a follow up from my previous video because I received a lot of questions on Insta, like, Zogie, what's going on? What's made you like kind of swear off men? And I thought, you know what? Let me do it as a live. Like, I've been dropping videos and stuff, but I feel like there's nothing as beautiful as a live where there's that interaction and anyone and everyone can ask their questions and we can share story times. And yeah, we can basically keep it real with one another. Hi Rusty, thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Hey Claire. Hey, I'm so sorry. Do you mind if I call you Aiden? I don't want to mispronounce your name. So I'm just gonna play like the intro. Yeah, so I'm back. So yeah, so today I thought, you know what? Let me keep it real with everyone. Let's discuss this because I didn't far. Barkasa. Okay, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, I didn't know that I was gonna receive such a response from everyone like saying sis I can relate. But ladies, anyone who's watching, let's talk. Hey Chloe. Hey Queen. So anyone watching, yeah, quick question. I need to know, is anyone dating? Like, has everyone given up on dating? Or I need to know, like, I need a glimmer of hope. Do you get what I mean? I need a glimmer of hope. Is anyone dating at the moment? So please let me know. So Rusty, let me know. Kay, let me know. Bao, Casa, let me know. Chloe, let me know. Queen Things, let me know. Whoever feels comfortable talking, like, I really want this to be an interaction. Um, kind of, you know, live. I don't want to just be talking to myself. Please, let's be talking to each other. Let's actually let's talk to each other. Hi Ava. Hi Ava. Hey Villa. Sis. Hey Miss V. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Um. Right. Um. I was Zogie, but he was married. Kay, I need a rundown. Sis, I need a rundown. This is a safe space. This is a safe space for all of us. We need to, guys, even like, I even have a story time coming soon, which was not necessarily like the tip of the iceberg, but it did contribute to my decision. And I also have an update for you guys ever since I put that video out. I don't want to get behind in the comments. So thank you for even commenting, guys. Like, keep them coming through. Let me know. Like, if you're watching, if you just joined, let me know. Are you currently dating? Let me know. If you're dating, how's it going? If you're not dating, like it's not like you have to date, but what's kind of led to you making that decision? Like, are you just not finding that? Have you just not found anyone you want to date, or you categorically saying I am not dating? Do you get what I mean? Giselle, you said you have a height requirement, Zogi. Be back in the day, I thought I had a height requirement, but now I've realized that I don't. Just be taller than me. Or be my height. Before I want 6'4". Guys, like the guy I was dating, not 6'4". Yeah, it wasn't close. He's not too far, but he was not 6'4". Kay, you didn't know. Fair enough. Hey Zoe. Quick question, Zoe. Are you dating or not? Very intrusive, but that's what we're doing here. Chloe, you said, I'm not dating, but I am in a relationship and there's therefore still hope. When a man loves and cares for you, he will show you. Chloe, thank you so much for. I needed a glimmer of hope. I'm happy with that. How, when you said he will show you, can you let us know? Because I said to someone recently, if you want to, like, I was saying to the person, I was just like, there's a very popular saying that if he wanted to, he would. And then that was described as emotional blackmail. So I'm like, okay, hmm, I need you guys to let me know because I am really of the belief that if he wanted to, he would. And I need you guys to let me know. So thank you, Chloe, for even saying that. Like, what kind of actions did he do to let you know that he wanted to? Because now I feel like I've kind of been accepting the bare minimum. Like, I'm not afraid to say. So I need my good sisters, and if there's any brothers, let me know. Balcata, you so done dating after right? Website. And now this guy after month of dating 2 days ago. It's IG hygiene. Sis spilled the tea. Was he not bathing? Did he not believe in deodorant? Did he not wash his and he was going too fast? Also, what kind of pace do you guys like going at? What do you guys feel like is too fast? Because sometimes people feel like sometimes people say there's no such thing as going too fast. Like if the vibes are there, the vibes are there. Do you get what I mean? So is there like a universal to going too fast, or is it really down to each individual? Hi, adorable tribe. Queen, you said, sis, I gave up after a horrible hinge day just before COVID. I'm too scared to go back into the dating game. Sis, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I can relate. I can relate. Like, if you don't mind saying what happened, but do you feel like, what do you think is holding you back? Is it just a date, or is it like just the dating scene in general? Zoe, okay, this is different. I always wanted to speak with someone that dated someone in prison. So, without me being too inner, like, was you guys with each other for a period of time before he went in, or did you meet whilst he was in prison? Whatever you're comfortable with saying, Zoe, please do let me know. Kay, you said he was a Nigerian guy. I liked him a lot, but he kept his family secret. Oh. Nigerian man, yeah. Nigerian man. And me even saying like I'm done with dating, you guys know full well the only guys I've ever dated in this life have been Nigerian men. So me saying I'm done with dating kinda is me kinda saying I'm done with Nigerian men. I'm not at the same time. That's the problem. I'm not at the same time, but we will unpack that. We will discuss this. I'm trying to be on live probably for like till 11:20, so we got a good at least 13 minutes to discuss. Sis, we're gonna be discussing some tea. Anyways, let me keep going. Rusty, you said no dating for me. I'm looking to build a friendship, so I'm more into hanging out. That's interesting. Rusty, do you think it's better to start off as like friends and then seeing what happens? Because I'm really like big on that, and that's what I want. I really want a guy that's okay with it just being a friendship initially and just seeing where the vibes go. But I do feel like the guys I've spoken to do not accept that. Nah, categorically, they do not accept that when I'm like, let's just be friends. Mm-mm. Because I feel like what the thing is, yeah, with guys, when you're like, okay, let's just be friends, yeah, I feel like the people I've spoken to so far, they really want to stake their claim. So they don't really want me to be talking to anyone else, just them. And they feel like, okay, me just saying, let's just be friends, is me saying, I want to get to know you, but I want to get to know Michael, I want to get to know Daniel, I want to get to know Joseph. Do you get what I mean? I feel like that's how a lot of guys that I've spoken to see it. They don't see it, they don't actually they can't, it's not clicking to them that I'm actually saying, you know what, let's just build a good foundation and then move into it. But they're just like, oh, she wants to keep her options open. Let me know if you guys disagree or agree. CC says, "Oh yeah, you actually done with dating." I mean, I do have an update for you guys. I can't lie. That video was a few weeks ago, and things have happened. And that's why I kind of wanted to do this live to discuss it in more detail, because I feel like this is a topic that a lot of you guys are interested in, but also I do feel bad that I still part of the video there. I still part of the video because that was my reality as of when it was recorded. Yeah, let me just say that. Kay, you said, Zogie, my advice, get yourself a rose quartz and manifest on it. Trust me, 100% that will come. Okay, sis, what is that? Let me know. What is a rose quartz? Zoe, I don't know. I don't know, my sister. I don't know. I don't know how that's emotional blackmail, but that's how he saw it. And I'm just like, I'm trying to be honest, trying to be open and stuff, and you're seeing it as emotional blackmail. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I mean, okay. April, you are single, fuck, I haven't met anyone. If I can relate. Okay. I could relate. Mm, mm. No, met while he's been incarcerated. Okay, cool. Cool. Balcarce, so I'm very much into people going into the hygienist every 3 months, and he wasn't clean, if that makes sense. He looks like someone needs to be helped, and he wants to kiss me. How can people kiss? On top of that, I'm not into labels. I like to do things naturally. If I like you, I'll naturally be loyal. Not someone you can own. I want to. Oh my god. Oh, me. The hygiene bit, yes. Obviously, I expect that from anyone, even if you're my friend, nigga bean. But the natural submission, guys. Can we just say this? I'm gonna try and go through the comments here. But guys, do you think you can submit to a man? What do you think about submission to a man? Do you think under no circumstance you should submit to a man? Do you think you can? Do you think you should submit to any guy that you're with? Let me know what you think about submission and men. Bella, my beautiful sis, I know it's hard in these streets, but life will pattern itself out, basically. Life will balance itself out. So, okay, Chloe came back because I asked Chloe earlier, what does he will show you that he wants you mean? So I'm assuming this is obviously sis' answer. He will show you that he cares by doing the little things, such as listening to what you say and doing things just to put a smile on your face, even if it means going the extra mile. When am I gonna get that? When am I gonna get that? When am I gonna get that? Because, but Chloe, thank you for letting me know. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anyone's comment. Green tip, I'm into rose quartz, so definitely good for that. Rose quartz is a crystal says, and it is used to attract love, even self love. Is it, Bella? Would you recommend it? Men are actually mad like when they are. They are. Lola, okay, Lola. Hi, Zogie. I just read this article and it says visualize how a person makes you feel. Stand back and give yourself space in your mind. Does this person make you feel pleasant to be around or unpleasant? Okay, that's deep. Can we all do that, please? Can we all do that? So, visualize how a person makes you feel. Okay. Stand back and give yourself space in your mind. Does this person make you feel pleasant to be around? It's not. Sometimes I feel like, no, I'm not pleasant. And sometimes I do. It's really a balance. Because I'm someone that really feeds into someone's energy. So if your energy is off with me, it just impacts the vibes in general. Does that make sense? Kay, you said rose quartz is the love crystal. I was going through some some stuff to get love back into my heart. Attracted 3 guys and I'm out finding legal feels up. Okay. Make some mental note. The mental note. Quartz. Hey Tutilo. Just got a turn this as well. Sis, tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. Tell me, sis. Rusty, you said friendship is the best way for men and women. That is where you build trust, see red flags, see if you support each other organically, and see if you can tolerate. Rusty, you're talking facts. That is facts. But Rusty, I'm assuming from your profile picture you're a male, or you identify as a male. Why do you think it is, yeah, that males, and maybe this is not you, but maybe you have like friends that are like this. Why do you feel like men are so against when women say, let's go with the flow, let's be friends, let's really build up the friendship and then move into more so companionship and dating? Um, why do you think it's like men see it as, oh, so you want to entertain other men, or you wanna be with other people? So let me know if you're still watching. Please do let me know. Um, to be around. How does your senses in your body feel? Um, True, Lola. Hey, Cat. Cat says submission needs to be defined. True. Very true. What do we mean by submission? Is that like licking your toe? Is it listening to every single thing you say? It's true. What exactly do we mean by submission? Hey, Kane there. TK, so if he's proved I can trust him, I've seen him lead his own life successfully. No problem. And that's the thing. That's the T. That is the T, Kelly. Because I'm not ever going to be like, some of these guys want girls to. I'm never going to go with that kind of. I'm not going to go with that approach. All I'm saying is that in terms of like submission, yeah, if I submit, that means you must lead. If I don't really see you leading, it's just like me being a project manager. Like, let's say if I was a project manager and my projects are failing, and I'm telling other people, oh yeah, let me be the project manager, like let me take control, let me manage this project. They're gonna look at me like, but you are not able to even manage your own project. So how am I gonna like give this to you, like take lose, like, submit or kind of just trust in you if you can't kind of do your own life, your shit is not in balance, is not balanced. Do you get what I mean? So I just like, yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard. Hey, Bemi. To Elo, you said I agree with Rusty. We need more men that are okay with starting off a friendship. Very true. Very true. T Kelly, you said if you stay in that friend zone too long, that's where you'll remain. Okay. Okay, so T Kelly, how long do you think? So as I've been banging on about, yeah, I think a friendship is very important to have initially. How long do you think you should stay as friends before you move into something more romantic? And what is the period as to when you move into something more romantic? Do you start? Is it when it becomes more sexual? Because that's one thing I'm not too sure of. Do we cross over from friendship to something more romantic when something sexual comes in? Like, what is the, I don't know if this is making sense. What is it? What's the indication that, you know what, this is crossed over, this is now something a bit more serious? Well, Cassie said submission is a trigger word associated with obedience. You're right, sis. You're right. That's also what I associate with. Maybe give us some examples when you feel you need to be submissive in a relationship, because I can get cooperative but obedient. I'm not a dog. I Okay, so let me just quickly tell you what I kind of feel when it comes to submission. I'm someone, yeah, that I'm stuck in my ways. Like, you can be like, hey, this is the best way to do this. Like, this, try this approach. And I'm just like, no. Like, I've been doing it this way all my life. I was brought up to do it this way. The way that not necessarily works, but it's the way that I'm comfortable with. And doing it this way, I'm not put out of my own element. So, submission in that respect, if I say, do you know what? I've been doing this thing for so many years this way. And you are suggesting that no, let's do it my way. Let's do it this way because I'm telling you, babe, you will get it will be better. That it will be better than how you was doing it. So for submission for me is I'm trusting that you have my best interest at heart. You are aware that this is not comfortable for me. Like this is not what I'm used to. But I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen to you because you said you broke it down like okay, this is why it makes sense. So I'm gonna be like, okay, cool kind of thing. I'm a do it your way. So for me, that's like a little glimpse of what I will see as submissive. Like if I do that for a guy, I'm basically being, in my opinion, submissive to him because I don't do that for no one. I do it my way, how I want, when I want. Period. But I ain't being submissive. I ain't being submissive to any guy so far. So, but yeah, Kane, there you said feeding off what Rusty has said, but men will say friendship and they'll do another thing. Majority they take as negativity most times a form of competition. Like, can you rest? Very, very true. And I wonder why. Like, I wonder why. JL, you said let's be friends. I'm not ready for a relationship, but you can still come over and Netflix and chill. A sign for man that's not into you. Trust me, I know my husband did the opposite. So I feel like okay. We're talking about when we initiate friendship, the guys are not interested, yeah. And when a guy initiates friendship, we normally say no, we don't want to because that means you're gonna do your own thing. My thing is, if can we ever suggest friendship? Can we ever suggest friendship? Because I know a lot of girls that will not be happy with if the guy says, let's be friends, let's see how it goes. But at the same time, I've said to guys, let's see how it goes, let's be friends. And they've taken it really bad. And I'm just like, why not? Like, why not? I'm didn't say I'm not interested in you. I'm just saying let's go with the flow. So my thing is it ever okay to just be friends? Or does it always have to be from onset, this is romantic. This is a romantic encountership. I don't even know if that's a word, but a romantic encounter. But of course, it said, I just assume men will abuse power. And then people, I guess people would then counteract that and say maybe it's just the men that you've come across. Like a good leader, a good man will not abuse the power. I don't know, but I feel like that's what people will say. Giselle, you said, when I met him, he told me on the first day, we can get married tonight. He'll always return my. I mean, Giselle, that sounds lovely, but maybe it's just me. But I would be scared if a guy says to me, we could get married today. Like, I just feel like, you see, the biggest thing with me, yeah, is that I just always feel like a guy is out to use me. Like, I just always feel like he's there, he wants to use me. Like he's not really interested in me. He just wants to use me. I don't know. I don't know. Hey Cass. Lola, you said sometimes if you have to do a lot of thinking, it may not be right for you, but we don't want to accept that. Lola, that's true. That's very, very true. Chloe, you said submission can turn into manipulative control, and perhaps the female not even realizing that she is being controlled. But ultimately, it depends on that's the thing. Oh, I just feel like submission, but I feel like submission is really defined as you as a person. Some ladies naturally, their personalities they're already submissive. You don't have to do much. They're gonna bow. Them ones. I feel like the ladies that are really desperate to be in a relationship and desperate to be with a guy. Whereas if you're more stronger willed, submission is. If you're more like independent, you grew up independent, or you grew up with a really like really strong morals intact. Submission is harder to you because it's like I've been doing good. I'm doing good all off my own back. So it's harder for me to let go and let you take control. Whereas if you've been relying on guys to do this and that, then I guess you've been submissive all your life. But I guess it's all down to the individual and how they kind of, do you know what I mean? How they take it. CC, you said, Zogie, what do you think make men not want to be friends first and want to jump into a sexual relationship? What do you think, men? Do you know what? And that's CC, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. I think it's all down to the intentions of the guy. It's all down to the guy's intentions. If he just wants something sexual, he's not meant to be friends because I feel like any guy that's really I feel like in my life I've only had like one guy that from the onset I knew this guy wasn't just trying to do something just sexual really quick because he made it very, very clear. And even the breakdown of our relationship, more it was my fault. I can't even lie. I hold my hands up. It was my fault. But all the other guys I've been with have all been very like they're very opposed to the idea of friendship, and they're like, no, let's do this, let's do that, and that just makes me like kind of retreat because if you're telling me, oh, you're interested in me, oh, you want to be with me, oh, you want to da 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 da, well, you are literally disgusted at the idea of being friends, then it's just like, but then at the same time, some of them, I'm saying that could be multiple guys. One of them argued back and said, I can't be friends with you because I have more emotions. I like you and I can't just be your friend. Mate. It's all difficult. To Elo, you say I like that perspective. I love being submissive, but only for the right man. Give me what I need. Prove to me you can lead and know what I need in a partner. I'll definitely submit. 2E, you continue to say, my ex was like, you don't submit to me, but because I pay for all the dates. Men are mad. He wanted you to submit and you pay for all the dates. Yeah, he was very interesting. But then I guess someone could argue like we're placing too much emphasis on materialism. Someone could argue that. Someone could easily argue that it's not all about the money. Let me know what you think, guys. Kay, you said commitment is a better word than submission. It's true. It actually is. Rusty said men fear women not being loyal. Men don't like their woman dating, sleep with someone they know or someone they might know. A lot of men are dating with the same woman subconsciously. Okay, and you think that's what you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull them.
Okay.
No, I don't have to pull them.
And do you think that's what causes men to be? That's why they don't like the idea of you guys being friends first, because they're scared that you may be with someone else. But is that because that's what they're doing?
Open delivery.
Sorry, is that because that's what they're doing? Rusty said, when a man is forward for his ego, when a man is forward it for his ego to keep you himself, don't fall for it. Rusty, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because I've been, that's what I've been thinking, but I kind of just needed that validation. That not validation per se, but that reinforcement. And that's how I've been feeling. Why?
I don't know.
Sorry guys.
My phone's my shop.
Did we do no we did Uber Eats?
Was it Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Hey, Renee. While Carter said things should happen naturally, can't people just vibe without titles? If they do develop feelings, people need to talk. But it's true. That's exactly how I feel. Why is it that people I feel like they don't want to just let the vibes go and flow? It's always like definition. I don't know, man. I just feel like both 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 of us, men and women, do have a fault. Um, we do play into it because sometimes the guy will be asking for, oh, it needs to be defined. They need something specific. You need to let them know what you want, and then sometimes that's the female saying that. So I feel like maybe there's a miscommunication at this point. Maybe there is a miscommunication. Like we are not on the same wave pattern. Barkasa, you say you being devil's advocate is killing me. I think people for commitment before compatibility. Barkasa, can you explain that more? That sounds really interesting. I think people put commitment before compatibility. So they don't really think, oh guys, I wish I could tell you, but I can't fully tell you guys. I think I know what you mean, Balcasa, but I'm gonna let you fully explain. Hey, Miss Marsha, I think. I consider myself a loyal person. I always get, oh, you must get a lot of attention. Don't trust their words, trust their actions. Even my attentions are on you. Trust my action. I have enough friends. Very, very true. Very, very, very true. Hey, self love. You said, hey, Zogie, submission happens naturally. When a man is acting right, it's not something you can force or demand. Problems that we haven't earned it are the ones screaming about it. Problems, the ones that we haven't earned it ones that the ones that haven't earned it are the ones screaming about it the most, and that's the thing, you know. Okay, so I'm up to date with everything, guys. Let's keep the talking happening. Let's keep the talking happening. I feel like the people that scream the loudest about anything, people screaming the loudest about, oh, don't be a cheater, you have to have money, or da, 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 oh, I have money, da, 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 are the ones that do not have it. So I really do take what you say no, what you say and what you do as gospel, because I feel like it's so easy to lose yourself. So easy to lose yourself for the namesake of companionship or relationship. It's so easy to, the biggest problem I have, yeah, is at what point is it like, because for me, yeah, I know how I am and I know who I am. And sometimes something may happen, or a guy will say, or, he'll say something, and I'm just like, I don't agree with you. But is it because I'm just so set in my ways and I'm just so used to what I believe and what I think is right? Or like should I compromise? Is I made a video about this before, yeah, and I feel like I need to make another video. I need to make another video and or just say it here. When at what point do you kind of like say, okay, at this point, I'm compromising a bit too much? At what point do you say, okay, I'm compromising my integrity, who I am? But then people will argue and say, oh, relationships are hard. Relationships are really simple. They're not fairy tale. They're not as blissful as people make them seem. So it's like really making sure you don't lose yourself, but at the same time, you don't lose yourself, but at the same time, um, you. This way again.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. But there's not the other one's not there though.
Is it? Mm. Sorry, guys.
What is this? TikTok.
Hmm?
TikTok or YouTube?
YouTube. Oh. It's actually a video.
Oh, is it?
Like, it's gonna actually be a video.
Oh shit.
Sorry, guys.
You can crop this bit out, right? Or
No,
just...
You know, look.
Oh wow.
I'm on live. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
crop out a live.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Let me go scroll out. Balcasa, you said they're more worried about labels and not getting to know you. Guess they're kind of desperate. That's the thick. Oh, if I talk today, but let me just say this one time, yeah. Someone said to me one time, they're like, I feel like we should be. Oh no, I can't even say that. I actually can't. I'm sorry. I retreat because I don't know if they're watching. um, I just feel like sometimes just to make sure that you don't go anywhere, they will say something to lock you in, and make sure that you don't entertain anyone else. Um, Tutti Low said there's definitely two sides to the coin. I agree both with developing a friendship and going with the flow, but after too long, we need to start talking about where we're going. Definitely, definitely. And I feel like that's where some, we kind of find it hard because it's like, if you want to just go with the flow, cool. I get not trying to force it, not trying to make it into something too quick, but at the same time, it's just making sure that we're not wasting each other's time. But at the same time, if you're saying you're friends, then must you force something to happen too quick? It's all very difficult. All very, very difficult. Because obviously you never want to force something, but at the same time it's like, are we both kidding ourselves here? It's too easy, very easy to lose yourself. And that's one thing I never want to do. I never want to lose myself, guys. I never, ever, ever, ever want to lose myself, ever, ever. Like, I don't want to do that. Categorically not. Hey, Tammy. Tutti Low, you said, I think clarification and communication are both the key, especially when you're dealing with someone. We need to start sitting down in the beginning and stating what we're looking for and how we move. Very true. But then sometimes it's like they make it feel like sometimes you want to do that, but you're like, I don't know, we'll be speaking next week. And I think it's all dependent on how you meet each other. If you meet each other online, there's more of a like, okay, we literally just met, like we were just liking each other's profile. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But if you knew each other in real life and it progressed into something more serious, or you were friends or associates, and you thought, okay, let's like you like kind of. I think it's easier to have those kind of defining discussions at the beginning. Whereas if you met on Hinge, just like just last week, we were swiping thingy, and now you're telling me, what do I want? Do I want this? Do I want? Do you get what I mean? Thank you, Tammy. Balcasa, you said priorities are out of whack when they put commitment first. It's kind of scary because is it a temporary commitment or permanent one? How can you make a permanent decision so fast? And that's the thing. Oh, I've just come to realize, yeah. And let me go through the comments because I don't want to miss out anyone's comment. Um, no, that's not. It's not my sister. It's my friend. You guys will be seeing my sister soon, though. Um, Self love. I've always thought a good test is would you expect a close friend or family member to accept this treatment if she came to you for advice? If the answer is no, you're setting yourself up to feel very true. Hell. Very, very true. And I feel like everybody watching this, if you're dating and you're going through something, everyone, we can all relate to that. If it was a close friend of yours and they were going through that, what address do you order?
Oh, I didn't put address.
Which was not going to say off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, you changed your one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know you could change the
The thing. Yeah, that's a very, very, very true.
This is 12 o'clock though.
Why so late? But it normally says that it'll come before then.
Okay, cool.
But Carl, so you said, have you looked into your attachment styles, how your relationship with your dad affects your dating pattern? Very true. Have you looked into attachment styles or how your relationship? I have a really good relationship with my dad. So I don't have any daddy issues. If anything, it's kind of like my dad treats me really well. My dad really cares about me. He really, really cares. And that's what I want. Like there's nothing I'll ask my dad to do that he will not do. But yeah, that's just me. Um, you also have to know yourself in order to realize you're losing yourself. Yes, cat. This. You need to know yourself in order to realize you're losing yourself, and that's why I said, ladies. That's what, and listen. If you watch my videos, know I've been saying this. You need to know yourself before you start dating, because we know dating is not always smooth sailing. Most of the time, it's not smooth sailing. If you don't know yourself, you don't realize when you're starting to change or when things are starting to, you know what I mean? When things are starting to shift. Thank you so much. I have a video coming out on this hair tomorrow, so you'll see the whole installation and everything. So stay tuned. Hey, Raw Cookie. Zogie, I hate you too. No, you got hair in the end, sis. That's all that matters. Yes, but sometimes we see red flags and think that at carnival stuff acting, then we only blame ourselves. That's it. That's it. That's it. You have a secure attachment. I think I do. I think I think I don't know exactly what I mean, but if it is what I think you mean, then yeah. But now, so guys, I'm gonna jump off in the next 5 minutes. I didn't want this video to be more than 15 minutes. I just want to say this, yeah. Okay, let me give you guys a little update. Let me give you a little update. As of when I made that video, I did not lie whatsoever. I wasn't talking to anyone. But there was someone that I was talking to, and because I just felt like they weren't giving me the energy that I felt like I was given, I locked it off. Locked them, yeah, done all of that. Locked them, boom, boom, boom. Then I end up unblocking them. And the situation has changed. I think the key thing for me, yeah, and the key thing where I want us to all, and what I want us to all understand is that in everything we do, we just need to make sure that we won't regret it. I know a lot of people say, well, love is not, you have to abandon your common sense, you have to abandon this with relationships and stuff. I just feel like know yourself. Just know yourself. Do you get what I mean? Never compromise yourself, because one persistent thing in your life is you. You will always be in your life. And I think guys want to be able to have such a large access to you and such a large access to your life, and basically just want to kind of not own you, but just want you to fully commit yourself to them. But it's a thing where a guy can want you to do that. A guy can want you to fully commit yourself to them, knowing that they are doing fuckeries, knowing that they are lying to you, knowing that they're not being honest with you, knowing that they're holding secrets. But it's almost like when they have secrets and when they're not being honest, when you have your wall up, they make it their life goal to break it. They will do whatever, they will say whatever, just so that you remove and you reduce those walls and you let them in. They will continuously say, let me in, stop being so guarded, I'm here for you. No, 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 no. Let me in, let me in, let me in. And my thing is, and it's like it's more something you look at like hindsight when the situation unfolds itself, and it's like, but you knew I wasn't on it. You knew I was kind of like I was tiptoeing. You knew that I was really scared to put myself through this, and you convinced me to give it a shot. You convinced me to let my guards down. Um, But it's like, how can you? It's like, are you evil? Are you evil? Like, are you actually evil? You would tell someone, let your guards down, stop being so guarded. You can't, you guys are good at saying, you can't think of it so like, you can't be so calculated. Emotions, you can't calculate emotions. Just let your heart do what your heart wants to do, blah, 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 blah. Knowing that you have bad intentions. Sorry for ranting, but yeah. Kat, you say you're in a unique situation in giving yourself to a man that has a layer to the game. Definitely. Raw Cookie said love starts when you love yourself and do not hurt it in a relationship. That's what I say. 100%. 2T Low, you say yes. At the end of the day, if we know ourselves and stand firm within ourselves, we'll always truly know what we will and won't tolerate. That's exactly why I'm dating myself first. Great advice. Thank you so much, sis. And that is so true. Um, and I can feel you struggling to not throw it away. Mm. Raw Cookie, you said the wife material versus sex play with everyone else. And actually, I'm not sure what's that in relation to. 100% CC. 100% believe that we should date ourselves first. Um, date ourselves first and love ourselves. Leopard print, you said I'm okay. I am. Thank you very much. Chloe said, not I full wonder if this is. Listen, so one day soon I can update you guys, but all I'm saying is that you know what? Yeah, I said, and I'm gonna end this video in like 2 minutes. But before I go, I wanted to make this live, yeah, because it's like speaking to this fella today, and I was saying it's so hard to balance out what socially people say you should accept and not accept in a relationship or accept in whatever situation you're in. So people say, "Oh, a guy should do this for you. A guy should do this. A guy should never. You should never let a guy do that. You should never do this. You should never do that." Theoretically, yes. Theoretically, you shouldn't let a guy do this. You shouldn't let a guy do that. You should. There are a lot of things theoretically we should and we should not do, but practically, when the emotions are there, like each relationship or whatever is unique within itself. So you can be going through things, yeah, and you're experiencing things and you don't realize, oh, I'm going through this. And you then realize that, oh, what I said I would do if this was to ever happen to me, I'm not doing it. Like, I said I was going to definitely leave. I was going to leave the situation. I was going to do this. I was going to do that. And you look at yourself, you're like, actually, I'm not doing that. So I wanted to do this live, discuss with you guys, because I didn't want you guys to look or watch the videos that I posted, my last video, and be like, okay, yeah, so she says she's off dating. Truth is, I'm not. As of then, I was. Let me not lie. Let me not lie. As of then, when I posted that video, you know me, guys, whether I got 500 subscribers, 5,000, 50,000, I'm going to keep it honest because my word is my bond. As of when I recorded that video, everything, I wasn't talking to anyone. Like, literally, everything was done. As of right now, it's not done. There is still a persistent person in my life, and it's really, I'll be honest and say I'm really struggling to, yeah, I'm somewhat struggling with that. Not that he's done anything or, do you know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, I'm always on kind of on the edge. Like, what are your intentions? What do you want from me? Da, 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 da. Do you really? Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, what do you really want? Are you gonna use me? Do you really like me? Da, 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 da. And I'm seeing myself fall into the trap of wanting constant validation that he likes me or he really does. And I'm just like, Zogie, get on this big, big internet and tell girls not to do this. You get onto this big, big internet and tell girls never to do this, and you're going through these motions. And that's what I said, you know what, I need to clarify this, but I can't clarify it as a video because my mind right now, if I'm being honest with you guys, is my mind is everywhere, everywhere. Like my mind is not in one particular place when it comes to dating. Um, do you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I want to keep you guys updated. I don't want to come. I don't want my last video to just be like, yeah, I'm saying fuck men. Men are mad, 100%. I stick by everything I said, but it's just that certain things I said are just not factually correct anymore, and I wanted to come on here and kind of clarify that because like just to let you guys know that it's hard. Sometimes you feel like you're done with a situation, but you're not done. You feel like you no longer want to be in a situation, but you do still want to be there. You tell yourself that you're done, but you're not done. But at the same time, it's like, should you actually be done? And that's what I said before, where it's hard because it's like you're fighting two entities. You're fighting what you know of yourself. Like, this is what I will tolerate, this is what I will not tolerate, and this is what I want from this. But at the same time, you're like, am I being too harsh? Am I not being lenient enough? Am I not taking the feelings into consideration? Am I just thinking about myself? So I guess effectively, this live was for us to discuss, you know, discuss and explore different things when it comes to dating, but also to let you guys know, like, it's really not straightforward. Um, it's really not straightforward at all. But you know, we roll with the punches. But I'm gonna go now because I wasn't supposed to make this more than 15 minutes. But thank you so much to everyone that stayed tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for attending. I did schedule this live in just a few hours ago. So thank you so much for yeah, showing up. And make sure you comment down below. Make sure you like. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, I'll be very surprised because how can you watch something for 15 minutes and not subscribe? But people be like that these days. People truly be like that. But yeah, thank you so much for attending, guys. I'll keep you guys updated. There's a lot of things happening soon. There's a lot of changes happening soon in my life. I will keep you guys, if you know, like when I say changes, if you're true Gemini, I remember I told you guys, I call you guys the Gemini, even if you're not a Gemini. If you're rocking with Zogie the Gemini, you are a Gemini. Just when it's pertaining to me, not in your normal life. Just when it's pertaining to me and my channel, you are a Gemini. You know what I mean? But if you know, yeah, if you're a true Gemini or dead Geminis, you'll know that when I mean big changes. But there's a lot of things happening now. I'll keep you guys updated. I hope you guys are liking this 12 days of Zogie. I did post yesterday, but today I need to talk. As I said, I've been going through a lot of things like, mentally and stuff. Um, but yeah, so I will be back with another video tomorrow, and I'm gonna go because I've been saying I'm gonna go for the past 2 minutes, and I'm still here. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like this video and stay tuned for my future videos.